Gawin kwan mapola ta magiti pagamente pero maragin pinimoli magamente mi bodu gale manok itam nini mechako kwan metame adek melor mwaganini wabikil report kom lokman nikamuken mapoli yup melorangi mochunyi entoket meno duju kongwa chakineno wi madiro mwati kwere piri.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Gale miyuli magamente miyo pigai kwan mege tika kelo permapol igai kwan maigulu kachel kiarua.
Karama kichwala chene ni UPE gram. Wano sachla maaki ministry manyuru ni chene eno miyo kope kichwala school.
Odia tatia Kel Center for Matia Moro District tika tekilu tij manok totual mabepore kiwelu tuo magengino.
Tia club ili tuwa tiki care ni COVID-19 tiki care ni tuo mukene ero mukene makene peromoni kichwalo chiarongo either a very research institute in your CPHL Center for Public Health Laboratories.
Kadong MPs magai ko malume Uganda okate mateka kwa yaro tameloro pem karuma kuji pedwe adek mokeneni.
We call in May the director of ONDRA and the team. They traveled to Karoma, they made their assessment, and they gave the people of northern Uganda 3 months.
Amore dori ajuli kaneno yup melorange mo chunon kumbeti ko are kanki Wan Luo television ania Sunday Akumu afoyo nenwa. Gawin kwan primary mapol mageti gulu pia guno li magamente miyo ni wok makimigen medoro gawin kwan mamiyo na kemiyo manofut pia kwan metamano chake. Lot mi gawin kwan napol atirane primary mageti gulu district guwani jima pol gidana machako kwan dog ben geti nongodong pero. Proskovia abe langi gawin kwan maiti igulu owani mono pero netika bino pia ni mono limki uchwala chen kibod gamente melobu Uganda ogale wako manok. La George pa Wan Luo television Robert Moneo berkala koloj megay kwan magiti gulu enkele report kumgale paliman.
Proskovia abe la diet maloroto gangkwan igulu city wachi chen magamente chwalo kiskus dong tia terra matike bekte mabiacha bed manyenu tum no skus wen kimin ge chilling inoni tam kitam gamente chwalo chen kigang kwan mapapat man no pemichulu mochara me konyo tichalo turu kiwilu jame kwan mapapare school dong Proskovia abe wacha gala man obino pien gang kal melim kachel ki gang kal mefonye guber ka chwalo war ga maloji wegi ichwal chen man ati igang kwan mapapat.
Karama kichwala chene ni UPE gram. Wano sachla maaki ministry manyuru ni chene eno miyo kope kichwala school. Tia da chene pe kichwala school. Yunge kichwala sachla ni kichwala patashare institution. Kichwala chene patashare institution. Endo man as we talk don sachla biro manyuru na miyarwa. Kichwala chene pa primary schools ki secondary schools. So chene bin school ero no chene wachapia nya.
Dennis Miles Udong, head teacher, Megulu Public Primary School, Wachi, Gale, Pachualo Chenman, Do Diogi, Mitiki Chene, Mauno Merge Chulke, Lutij Mukene.
Jim Tarme Joya Penge or Loho, Kiwatiki Jo Magami, Jimmy, no teach, Magami, Kawachulu Gila Chen. I don't know one of your bed can be grip in my bed, like Gambo Coin, Bianca Nano. You paga mena chamu kan iro kami ubio bet utime kirano ikero kere kirma jim mumir time kenyo kalenda mekwa no petime chalo yan yuki yan pe bino wa kirano me kere.
Pauline Okelo matie teacher mi Leverline Primary School wachi agala man tika dinogi tutwale ki wilu jami chalo choka we kwan kifonye uwot kakare.
Yang komiti ni wape ke jimi no mero wachaki chalo choka gino wadawa. Kape no ngat ma service provider ma ticket gane gangwan chi jimi ero no pera mo beri pere. Mechako tam keta no yupi ni one ki koma ni. So lega na tieni kano gamete no yupo ne magin twalo no tam pia uchako twero beri mabere.
Kitungchel, Josephine Nena, head teacher, mi Christ Church Primary School, wachi, ngech malubuk mino chen man ti loji, pien kitungchel giti ka winyu mita ni unokong ke kwan lutino, mapia kichwalo chen igang kwan kachela chel.
Institutions, in their team or head count, done by the end of the week. Chente kichwalo donti count per city. Only they have been instructed in the individual schools account until kitimo head count pianantalo they are doubting some schools near the right enrollment. Man again at the what a town between Thursday and Friday, no you be granted in our account.
George Umoñ matie teacher mi Ole Rosary Primary School wachi school le pol kare tam no chen marom million abich kalimia bero ento en wachi chen mono kire bedi tedi mietene kichwal weko kony gi tich.
Chale ni anjama pero kene we kidera. Kadi we kan we togo magi we togo we any can no million abiyaro. Kendo ni pagamete mado chwal ni. Tung siana pe. When you activity mo can no mawaroti mo. Kani one. That's why when you tika totally no. Magamete chwal pero keeping the school well.
Wan Luo TV and Robert Mone ki Gulu City.
Again, machal kemen bene yup pagamente megale kimiyo lima kiliwani mone capitation grant. Man lima kimiyo pigani kwan ka pagamente netika balo macha kino mero gani kwano yape kwere man pita mea dek me mwaka ali bado piru wangwene. Ki Arua City gan kwan makiliwani mono Arua Hill Primary School. Ayedigi wani mono pera nunti matak penutiano kwan manake kuchako kwani tamni enima chele. Da wenu nyon mapol pia gomi kele moiken medoro gan kwano weo lim dong tika doro pera madit. Mekonyo Kogin magatiki dor gai kwan pagamentani. Arua Hill mwakalim dujuno kenalim chilling million apanya bungwen lubo weluteno kwan magiti enigang kwan itamni enonim. La George pa Wan Luo Television Robert Ariaka onyoka kila funyman aidi manye Beatrice Adiro ikom gale paliman. Ikarama Wan Luo TV olimo gangwan Arua Hill Primary School mati city me Arua aidi me gangwan ni Beatrice Asimasi ya Adiru owani mono chako tidma me gudotek pelo nyuro manaka yifutu kerali mamior gumi ento bene manti magore twal eno wani mono bala matak tidma mergiti me chako gangwan piene gamento galeke miyo liman mano mier konke miwa wachon mano futpia gaikwan oyabene.
Capitation grant that the government gives us is helping us a great deal. You can even witness this is day one, but the turn up of parents coming to pay their contribution, their small contribution towards the capitation grant top-up is equally poor. Therefore, if this capitation grant will not come to our rescue in time, it's going to affect us negatively in a manner that teaching and learning process can even be slowed down. Some of the scholastic materials, we cannot acquire them because the response of parents is poor, and what has been aiding us is the capitation grant.
Arua Hill Primary School no ikin chilling million abungwen yo kwedi million apa berka lakamani kare imwaka lim juju.
Teachers will submit enrollment figures, we verify, and then we make submissions to the ministry. And the government decided to digitalize the submission of enrollment data to the ministry using educational management information system. And now about 2 financial years that government has been using this system to pay capitation grants to schools. And this year, government realized when we were starting the new financial year that the figures in the system were inconsistent, and therefore they decided to do verification. And these inconsistencies were caused by a number of factors. One, during the upload, the head teachers heavily rely on a group of people called service providers. And these service providers, now the head teacher collects the data, the information on the learners at school, brings to the service provider uploads to EMIS. And because there are few service providers and the number of people whom they are serving are many, there could have been some tendencies where, for example, you brought enrollment for your children, and instead of the service providers putting the enrollment under your school, he puts them under my school.
Ita yup me kwan lumuri lobo Uganda yup me kwan lumuri me primary gamente mi yuchi lingali piario imwara chel ikunatin kwan achil pelotin kwan magiti kwan lumuri me senior man O level universal secondary education kimiyo lim chilingali mia chel piario chel latin wana chel imwara chel kadong pe kwan me klasa bit kia bichel me senior gamente mi yuchi lingali mia chel piar biario bit ikunatin kwan achil imwara chel Pijo mageti kingolo gamente miyo chiling 100,000 piera bungan miyo reko chiling 500 imwaka chel. Higai kwan pagamente mokene ginoli manako toale kiniti ye chiling milion 4 kiken bene do welo tieno kwan magichoyo genda katika kwan enigang kwan monim. Ombere do legalo nyoro meten no ko gai kwan ne wek lutino kwan go kwan mabe atira ne tam madek matie tam me karo chero I ot kwan mokeneni. Pelo range mo chwiny I Wan Luo television Robert Ariaka Kiarua City. Iyo achele bene gang kalme funi kitu wa Uganda tili yara matea kijinga at moko chek melebo man pegale kimiyo limagamente miyo meteno ko gang kwan magen giteno chake primary senior achel neo yangwen kidong senior abich ki abichel minister pefonye me primary Joyce Moriko Kaducho wani mono gang kwan mapol makiti district gen PR abichel yangwen pia kuno liman pia ni mono gamente pia ochwala kono kit medoro memiyo liman pia gang kwan manofut pia kichakoloko kumgen kite yub mecho yo ngeti kumlotino kwan makilwen mono education information management system magamento chakati kweldong pe makali Mario Mokarangeti Fred Kajubi obukeli report matut ikomliero mokatibo gankalme fonni kituro pigale kimiyo lima pagamente bot gai kwan mameki. Ikom district miya chel piara biero mier gunong liman miya chel kapar dekeken ye fut guno lim malupe kilok magamente ochwalo woro kwana man no kero luoro matek to ale bodan magiti at moko chek woro katikila peny ikom ngoma minister matiri pe fonye me primary Joyce Moriko Kaducho butimo pegale pale magi MP Mekalungu West Gonzaga Seungu owani mon gai kwan tike per mapol da kate limo gale katman mero pera mera pe gai kwan magitie pagamente.
Teaching children is not about entering class and the teachers start talking. Even the environment itself works. Once I'm entering class, the beauty, the cleanliness of the class gives me the teaching appetite. But what's happening, Mr. Speaker, is that we are not helping these children. Madam Minister, even if you're looking for validation, go back and direct as you did. Okay, make a statement as you said. and they ask people, their local governments to release this money.
Minister Kaducho wani mono gamente gi bineno kitme pijoma ke yero gen mia achiel ka para deke gubernur lim gi chabete ne ento pijoma kene ma odonge gi tiwe ni yo wene le piara dek me dwe mia abong'wen ne mwaka eni omiyo gutek tieko lokom gi kibene moko lokom lutino kwan ite yup makiluwo ni mono Education Management Information System. Kitung chel Minister Matili Pilokom Lim Henry Musasizi otero kit makimi kure lim pigai kwan pagamente imwaga lim ni ene.
Under primary education non-wage recurrent, our budget is 298.7 billion. And in quarter one, we released 99.58. In quarter three, we shall release the same. And in quarter four, the same. 99.5 times 3 is 298. You are saying 90 is missing. Would you like to revisit your numbers?
He said it is 280, so around
it is
the balance is missing.
You get 280 divided by 3, simple mathematics, and you'll get the figure.
Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. But we have been here for the same time. How can it? And
Lakon ko speaker me parliament Thomas Tayebwa wani mon merkinung yo mokene me chobo pero me gale pa me yuliman kilok ni mon kamita ramo me yulime wengla wachel kanungi pen ketit tiki kore maleng wek lokman pe ugal fonye.
Since we are at the beginning of the term, why not release money to these schools? Because headmasters, parents, they don't know about all these issues you're talking about. Then you give these schools a deadline. For those schools which will validate and you find that they had given a number beyond, okay, no less than what you released money for, you deduct that money from funds for the next quarter. Very simple, like you do for universities. Why don't we do that? Because really, I see a crisis here. What Honorable Sewungu is raising here is a very critical issue. These schools need to start operating. They are now disturbing us, politicians saying fundraise, fundraise, fundraise. Why can't we do that, Honorable Minister?
Elok mamege kumatampa la konko speaker Minister Modriko Kaduchu wani moro piretak nikinen kit michopo pera matili magamente miyo pigahi kwan man primary senior chen neo yangwen kidong senior bichel magitie pagamente ilobo Uganda ni. Pe Wan Luo Television, Fred Kajubi, Key Parliament. Moro District Otia Tatiakel Center for Makonlo to Mapol Maki Uganda South Sudan ni kabero mokeni mao jengeki en district ma Moro gidino ngopera matij matek piene mon lutiti manok twal welgi popo aklutit mamiete eni Otiat makiteno Otia Katiak mati Roma Health Center for ni mobile klutit maroma gen mia piara bechante karman gitik lutit man ne mikino benati taktak lugwak leo gen piara ngwen yario kiken mati manok twal lokma wa kibol district manalo komtijot komia Moro District wani mono per mapol tie piene yot kom tika melo tit mapol ento ker mati kwete manok twal Dennis Okelo matila lubkola dit malolo kom tijot kom district ma Moro wani mon Otiat man miro trilling billion achel mityo titwa 1% mi achel kit mamiete kwere ilokom tijot kom kibene kit magankan mayot kom chimo kwere ilobo Uganda kan pi oriyadi magitie irom Health Center for David Magere Kilok man matut.
Malube kilok ma Wan Luo TV uno ingelimo Otiat man chok ni kono welu tij ma mete I Otiat meno uno miero bed mia ki piara beach ente ikom kari man tie piara ngwen wiario keken. Lokono mukatigi office pa district health officers me ya Moro moko kono ni pero me nok palotij tie ento ge kok ikom pere palim ma wero gen pegeromo cho lutij duchu. Santo o loya tie ngat madoro Otiat meno kontero ni meno ni Otiat meno mero lutij mia ki piara beach manoti ye dul dano duchu mapapat mage mio kony jomo kene mage ngio lutuo ente kum kare man food pe o kit mamete kwede.
It is a down top approach They ask how many number of staffs do you think it is convenient to be in health center 2, health center 3, health center 4 hospital. So we propose, and now, if it is effective, health center 4 may be near Chelipia Beach, which is very, very convenient because I don't need to see it for 6 hours. Because no kind of people and life. I'm sitting here waiting. Tomorrow I will not come back. And you can imagine if I get a motorcycle, so next time I will not come. So that is what we are trying to look at it, which is not easy to balance.
Inoni Dennis Ochaka matingat madoro lok mi pim nyo laboratory focal passion mi amor district kono wayne pero man kono dio gibene idul mel pim mameta matek no mergi kel koñ mo iye
Tia club in the care me COVID-19 to care me to mukene and mukene makane per romani to chalo cherongo either a very research institute in your CPHL Center for Public Health Laboratories. So the Kenya wang no results do work ye ni dong melmete. Ento they're still understaffed, and ministry is looking forward to streamlining what of today more district and food take staffs will come majorly plus some other volunteers. Yeah.
Inoni o lawyer kono ma anti in church me odiat meno kono bero medoni nok palotich geo ti tutwale jay ma papa tutwale jay mogo ma pigitego ma chalo laboratory kama lutu ma woko ki ma gibera bera ki gamgi yenyo in and outpatient department me at theater maternity ki kabere mo kene ma mete ni o merno tij o wori yor
We don't deny them the service, but in that one analysis what they experience, it is very difficult.
By standard health center former Begulu teach me PR Beach.
Yes.
Want to take a deal?
What take PR when we are here?
Okay. That's good.
So that is what is handling the, and this PR when we are here, not all are health workers. Askari is there, porters are there, drivers, get to Kenya. So you can see there are others who are not like record, they don't inject people, they don't dispense medicine. So you can now see those who do bedside nursing. No, we are around 20 to 30 something. And not all of them are here. Others have gone back to school, which is their right. And it is advocated for also. You can't just sit at that level of yours 10 years ago and you think to work for 20 more years, the same knowledge. No. So you see now, they don't know whether to go. Money is fit for health center.
En kono tiki geni food giti ka yenyo kony, yug nyogi koro kony ma aki bod gamente ma eni doro or yat meno. Lok ma Wan Luo TV kono no ki bod Dennis Okelo matie la kony ko district health officer nyo DHO me amor district kono wajani pere paciente ayew geonge cholo tich irwam me pasen 100. Okelo kono beno wajani or yat mero chilling billion apara dek wek go cholo tich irwam me duchu ento district ye ki irwam lim me billion a bich tona bor keken ma weko meno petwero time. Inoni oryara tia kono miyo kony bol lwak mapola tai kumalume Uganda matutwale lwak maromo alibapa tutkolo Iamoro district twigika beru murumu machalo ajumani lamuo yumbe gulu kibenel jomo kene awe South Sudan. Lorangea Wan Luo TV David Magere Iamoro district.
Ingeka teke kwana melor wipem karuma kuji ma minister petit gen woro katikwele woi chiario ingalimu wipem karuma MPs Michael Malme Uganda chun kipeyo mikom loro en wipem man kile mtikele achar mapole bodano magitiko malomelo Uganda atelwi gina yobero MP Mekelak South man Gilbert Lanya wani mon igipeyom niki miedwa dek melor karuma kondong tikele lior mataki kumdan magitiko malme Uganda ingelona wakanuchu yup makichaga wedumia biti mwakaman matikelo per mapol bodlo biachara ena wani mono loro yo mano bokelo per chwale kom lo biachara kedong bene jomo ken mai woro kin lobo Sudan ke Congo ikabero mo ken ni woki lobo Uganda wanen report kibot Fred Kajubi kiot moko chek melobo mani Igara matika lokelo jolo ngaya dini MPs ko en mono igi peyom piani mono lor wipe manti balo biachar mapol madano wokwe ni woke ken Uganda Congo kidong Sudan ikin mokene giano penyo kono pengo gamente polo kono pe manu junuju wako mikar kedano metimo biachar meka duoko kono yu me wot padan moke masindi mekar ki Mission Falls Game Park ma wani mono tikelo achar matek twal iwidano Kajeti karo kipa ke churu chiling ali piara dek pi morka mong matiano tiano ali piara bichu morka madon kadong pi morka mokenini tie chiling ali papa ikum ngara chel MPs timi timon gamente kongu tunen gi ngolo woko loko mwoti gi pak manu gi chulu piere pieni mono tikelo pera mateki kom gin wot palwak Mapat Kimeno MP pilwak Michael South Gilbert Olanya wani mono loro wipem eni te weko gamente gi chamo limba dano madon atirani gankal mitit gin wot ki wani mono gitika chamo chende madon ikum en yupo wipem ni eni.
You recall in May, the director of UNRWA and the team, they traveled to Karoma, they made their assessment, and they gave the people of northern Uganda 3 months. That was in May. That within 3 months, the work shall have been done and the bridge shall be open. And then in July, the Minister of State, Musa Iswero, went again to Karoma with some contractors. Honorable Minister Musa Iswero also gave 3 months. That within 3 months, the Karoma bridge would be open for our traders. And yesterday we were surprised seeing Honorable Minister Katumba Wamala also going to Karoma and giving 3 months. You know, right now government is becoming totally confused. From the reliable source, we were informed that there is no serious problem at all in Karoma. What the UNRWA and the ministry is trying to do is to justify the amount of money that they are getting from the government. According to UNRWA, they are talking about 7.2 billion. That must be injected to make sure the bridge is worked on.
Gen ngiti pa matek ni mono mier kiyati yin gitim mo kamalengi wang luak kabeni gitit kotit kilime matike rodonlo pidano magiti eni kabiro matiko malo me Uganda makiwok na chon kiwi pem Karoma.
We from West Nile, we from Northern Uganda, Karamoja are not happy. We are aggrieved because of what is happening right now. As far as the issue related to Karuma is concerned, as my colleague said, the closure of Karuma is going to stifle economic activities in northern region, including West Nile. It's going to stifle economic activities in the north, and it's going to stifle commercial activities. How do we define commerce? Commerce is trade and aids to trade. And one of the aids to trade is transport. Others are labor, market, and so on. It's going to stifle commercial activities because transport and communication is very, 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 very important.
Kitama mege meti mon gamente beno nene ki kero mabe apora kidong romre mo mioro betie kin lokom tiyo lim ki bene kuo padano magiti kabero malor wipe mando tiro yelo giwoni. Pelo angemo ching e Wan Luo television Fred Kajubi e parliament. Lufu Maigulu district komiero peko wek wako pur kore machon mano tite kwa ropa chuli ba kode magi poko rueny pienda laga tika bina kit me pinyi karmane. Lufu achil mati Gulu district karmano chaka nyai kode machon wek pok bo lufu mukene magitinge ten wek kode ni porueny. Ikin kode menti gwaka na yobedo kula bono mapapat kode guana kidung nasi ikin mukene mapola tam. Achot mamewa Ismail Jacob Jones Kelly report matut ikom luwangi ya biashara.
Kode makom karane lafu Maigulu district tie katemu juluge tie ye kode nachi mau pero tiene makar alibapa ilat bengom eka sario ke kode labolo tiene makar alipirario matie ilat me eka mengom apa kuludak mene kwe labolo mapat pan kode guana kidong kode mukenem kode man lufu mage aki kabir mapat pan matie Uganda kidongi lobo mokene me East Africa machado Tanzania ki Kenya bene gitie kabino kagamonem Charles Okelo Uwin ente ladiet medderwa community seed bank matie charme luo ngu imede parish Palar sub county Igulu district.
We do basically organic stuff. This is local banana and our idea is food should be less poisonous. We don't want food to be poisonous, we want to be healthy. We know improved varieties have brought all sorts of problems. Now, we want to reverse the trend. So we don't want food to be adulterated, we want food to give us the nutrients we want, as we experienced long ago. Yeah, so the garden is like this. It's a strategy. Always what we do, we slash. Yes. Our slashing and the vegetation and our slashing rotting iterkan. Cow rotting iterkan, it feeds the banana back. Chidong wachangol and paramutuone. We spread it here. We leave at least a maximum of 4 plants per tree. Where be no come laboredo.
Okedo, otiero, ngomo weko eni kati kitam me chako furu en kodiman machoni machalo yu achil kiken me gwako kodiman yung enero ni kodicham machoni tie karwenyo wagom.
We have about 3 varieties of labolo corn. We source them from Bale, Luero and Kabale. Kidong watie ki gonja labolo maki vula ni betie ma megwani don charo kidmona ma mako chele chani gidon and ka gitie very juicy moj gitie o mabe maka ge vulu be lema dada kidong wati labolo maki boga ni malao luni agogore wati be kere watie ki memvu which is the apple bananas and mati sweet ni mamiete the original type tie kan wati bene ki bogoya
Yunge temo por mamege ki kodi mapat machoni gien piara ngwen dadit Okelo dong cheki ngej kit makodi mone romo katikwede I poromeno kacheki pirom
kombedi dano bino gamu kodi ki kan pe miero kere kodi aliva pa kan no
you can't get.
Yes. Yeah, so that's how prepared we are. We know in terms of supplying banana products, we are still limited in what we produce. We only supply the the first farm product, which is the bolmak and makichamoni, but we are also looking at value addition in the future. Kekene production futi low.
Machado ngat mo berkatij machado social worker ikarmo karangej Okelo do la ko neno mege metich kit me nyayo kori machoni wek o kon lu fu mu kene mabene gin kitiki mire me peto kori machon mano pege yubo iya yubani.
But this soil doesn't need replenishing. Soil enini tiero intact, soil eni tiero kia enough nutrients to support crop growth. So one we've chosen organic farming. Dok bene we have zeroed to collect and congregate all the traditional varieties kan wamero kodi actually we berry farm any piani ana bero a development worker for long anero raj pa kodi mono nyong improved seeds ni they degenerate kero gidok chien ka yini piero mwagani Again, maybe kwanyo ka pier mwaga the following year will not be the same. So yield beru ka dok chien, and at the end of it all, kodini run top of bale obe.
Kom karane lufuma gi ake paluda ukiri ilego kaber mo kene me gulo kitong lobo mo kene me konyame Afrika mautene ki lobo Uganda machalo Kenya ki Tanzania bene gitie kabine yem ento ukelo uwajo ki Wan Luo TV yo ma ene tika tikwere kom karaman wek lufu gen gubet ki ngej ni en etie kanyayo kode man machon ma chiro ching dak bene anyaye pe bada tatani ikom karaman.
And now kado balo no don we don't have a seed security. So one watika me to concentrating again actually to ensure that we have food security but also seed security. We want to protect our seed cycle. We want to protect our seed availability. We know at the end of it all, we don't rely on seeds that are sold in the shops. No wrong watiki seed stock, mawangeni cannot die off. That is the reason why as there we're concentrating on the indigenous crops, and we also want to concentrate on organic farming.
Kerbet ni lufu mapol kom kan gitika furo kodi mano ki yubo yene makelo kome piu yor dak bene ki chamo piu yor lok mamako lokum gwako cham kidong bene gwako kodi man mea pera ingwaka mau lobo Tietwan perma terutran ipol odim Ismail Jacob Jones pe Wan Luo TV Igulu District.
Afoyo nan report kibot Ismail Lokelwa ya gekimelo rangi mojin e Wan Luo Television lugboy social media wati Facebook wati YouTube channel wati TikTok kidong X account benetie remed kenywa kotami kon lokmeken makwara Wan Luo TV onyo benele moy office wa mati Kampala man head office madit pa New Vision wati industrial area kabene kaiti kabermo kena tirane ko malume Uganda tirati Igulu City Managina Road Igulu Plaza igero maredio rupinti ye Werinong mati makupe kilokom Wan Luo TV. Pikombetiwa oya geki pa yup melorange mojuin ania Sunday Akumu afoyo nenawa metekene na Wan Luo Television kiken.